Place.
Not making a movie about Rowayton because 20 years ago, 25 years ago, when the New York Times, on the Sunday Times, did a whole section of Rowayton, that's what turned the place upside down.
There's no real estate listings, so I'm a realtor trying to find new listings by talking to people on the street. I have buyers that need property.
Oh my gosh, my house could be for sale.
Welcome to Discover Connecticut, the first hyper-local community-based show about Fairfield County. We cover the real estate, the small businesses, and the 400 years of history under our feet. Subscribe and turn on all notifications. This is Discover Connecticut.
We're here in Rowayton, Connecticut. This is the Rowayton Market, Discover Connecticut, the first hyper-local show about Fairfield County. If you have any questions about the real estate market, make sure you reach out. I've got buyers trying to find homes and there are no homes. So if you are thinking about selling your home, reach out to me and let's talk about, maybe I already have somebody in my pocket that can purchase your home, make it a very quick process. Rowayton, let's talk about it. This is part of Norwalk, Connecticut. It feels like Nantucket. You're right on the water. 58 houses, single family homes on the market in Norwalk, Connecticut right now. It's not a lot. Currently there are 50 homes that are pending sale. 18 properties are CTS, which means continue to show. We have a mortgage contingency in place. In the last 7 days, 8 homes have traded here in Norwalk. It's all supply and demand. Everybody says, when are things going to change? When we have more supply. The more supply we see, the lower the prices will get. So if you're a buyer, it's going to be a fight. And if you're a seller, this is your chance to get out and put all the money you can in your pocket. So how are you, sir?
Good, good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. How's your day going?
Were you reporting the news, sir?
Yes, I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker and I do a show called Discover Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
And I figured with the inventory issue that we have, I've got buyers, I'm trying to find listings to sell them. And so maybe I can meet some people along the way who either they're thinking of selling or know someone who's thinking of selling. Talk about the market a little. How long have you been living in Rowayton?
20 years. It's a pretty tight market. This guy knows everything about the market.
This is the guy right here. Thanks, how are you, sir? You care to chat for a minute about Rowayton? How long you been in town? Long time? Do you mind if I bring you on real quick?
What's this for?
My name is Mark Pyers. I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker, and I started a show called Discover Connecticut to highlight our communities, the small businesses, and the 400 years of history under our feet. Yeah. There's going to be a time when there's a lot of inventory and we need to sell our towns again, and this will be the go-to for people to learn more about our communities.
Yeah, no offense, but my daughter's a realtor here in town.
Oh, no problem. Doesn't mean he couldn't just answer a question or two about Rowayton. I do a show called Discover Connecticut. I'm a realtor. I highlight all the areas and try to remind people what's great about Fairfield County. So I'm trying to bring it all to life.
Yeah, you don't want to do it though.
What's that?
Well, COVID brought a lot of New Yorkers in.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
true. That's true.
What you're doing is you're going to show, when I go upstate, nobody knows where Rowayton is.
That's
Like
true.
From the valley, North Valley. They have no idea.
As we get older, there's going to have to be a newer generation come in and appreciate this for what it is. And so if you don't have somebody who shares the values of it currently, they'll come in and destroy it in the future. So I think having lived here since I'm 13 in New Canaan and living in the area, I value this area and I'm trying to make sure if someone's going to move, they need to know how amazing this place is. Now I'm not touching on it all, but trying my best, you know.
Well, we have a house on 5 Mile River,
Oh, nice.
and you know, it's totally different from Old Darien because there's a lot of activity on the river and we got a boat and all that stuff. But we were going to move down to Florida and I got sick.
Oh, geez, I'm
We
sorry.
had already rented our house.
I see. So you guys found a buyer or someone for your place.
Not making a movie about Rowayton because 20 years ago, 25 years ago, when the New York Times, on the Sunday Times, did a whole section of Rowayton, that's what turned the place
I was
upside
just
down.
telling about that.
I do a show about all of the towns and I do a show called Discover Connecticut. I'm a realtor, so I highlight the communities and the 400 years of history. Yeah, I'm all over the internet. Yeah, YouTube, TikTok. Got about 100,000 followers.
What's it called?
Discover CT on YouTube.
Okay.
Give it a subscribe. Like I said, I'm just doing, you'll see, I'll go and film, like I'm live right now, I'll do a half hour, and then when I make the episodes, they're like 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long. I'm just trying to cut in and just show the community, show the business. I'm really highlighting the small businesses is because I think with COVID and everything else, people are doing all their purchasing online and with their phones.
Right.
And so I'm trying to help our businesses stay afloat by shining a light on them. And
that's
maybe
good.
that
That's
will
good
then
stuff.
get those people to say, hey, I want to use this guy when I sell my house or when I buy a house. Because no one else is thinking this way. I'm trying to market the whole experience, not just the house.
It's like all over Connecticut? 'Cause you're a
Yeah,
realtor.
so
my parents lived in Southbury. That's not
yeah, I do that
exactly
too.
around the corner.
But if I do get a listing in Southbury, then I'll do an episode of Discover Southbury around that whole listing.
Realtors have like a
Yeah, no, I do the whole state. Like I got clients all over. Because what I'm doing is so unique.
this part I understand.
Going into eating.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you into. What was your name?
I would say I'm
Bill
waiting.
Zach.
Bill Mark Pyers. What was your name?
Andy.
Andy Mark Pyers. Yeah, I'm
Nice to
gonna
meet
do
you.
my best to try to keep the riffraff out and let people
just
appreciate what's
joking.
here. You know,
I was just joking.
it's funny when I did
We
New
got-
Canaan,
we have
someone said the
Palm
same.
Beach license plates and people from Manhattan coming to Rowayton Seafood. It's
It's
over.
over.
Nothing
It's
you
over.
can do to.
Yeah. When I went to New Canaan like 2 weeks ago, because I grew up there, and one of the guys walking down the road, because I do this, I'll say, hey, can you just share what you love? And then we have chats, because this is what people really want. They want to learn about people.
When I said to my wife, we were in Manhattan, and I was been in the financial business. I was a trader. We were leaving. I went to work for a Swiss group, and we're the investors. I said, there was this neat little town we used to buy lobsters in when I was a kid. Go check that out. That's 35 years ago.
35 years ago.
So this place is.
Oh, you could go
Oh,
through.
no, we're just talking.
Yeah, we're just chatting.
Talking.
Yeah, you
want to
can.
get on camera talking?
Yeah, if you want to chat a little, this is Discover Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's no real estate listings, so I'm a realtor trying to find new listings by talking to people on the street. I have buyers that need property.
Oh, my gosh, my house could be for sale.
You ready to sell?
I don't know. I need money.
Let's have a conversation about it.
I need money too, but
I'll wait for you to come back out. We'll
it's not
chat.
coming out of my house. So
Well, that's the beauty. We look. If we can't find it, then you don't sell.
I've been here 35 years. If you need money,
This is the time to do it.
I've been here at 28. Well, in the
Oh, so you'll cash in.
28.
nothing could fall in your lap better than that.
So I need a condominium on the water, under $1 million.
And where does it have to be
Along
here?
the coast between here and
East
Boston.
Norwalk.
Oh, from here in Boston. I can
Between
find you
here and
something
Boston.
like Guilford, Madison, somewhere up there would be nice for you, or
Beautiful
Old Lyme. All right,
told
I'm
you,
grabbing your
sale
info.
target.
You're going in to grab a
Yeah.
bite? Do you have a
Can
card? I'll grab one
I
for you in
don't
my
have
car.
a card.
We're on the streets trying to talk to people and locate property for all of the buyers that are out in the marketplace, my buyers, and for the agents in my office that have buyers. And
What you doing?
I'm shooting Discover Connecticut. I'm a realtor in the area, just trying to highlight the communities. And
Oh, yeah, it's very quaint down there.
what was your name?
Laura Lee.
Laura Lee, Mark Pyers. Nice to meet you. So we had a couple of conversations here, and then we meet a nice lady who says she may want to sell her house. Guys, this is the reason I do Discover Connecticut, is to find people who are in need of my services. So if that's you, make sure you reach out, leave a comment below. So I'm thinking of going in here and maybe grabbing a bite to eat. I think I should do that. What do you guys think? Should we do a food review? I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe a sandwich review here and show off this place would be something, right guys? I think we should order a sandwich here. How are you? I'm going to do a little review of a sandwich, if you guys are okay with that. How are you? I think I'll try because it's kind of like a standard vibe, is the East Beach, right? Is that good for like a review? Or do you think I should review something else? The Jenny's. All right, let's do that one then. Thank you, bud. Kind of want to show you guys around in here.
Being a realtor, so I have 3 kids. My daughter and son-in-law bid on 7 houses in Norwalk
Wow.
and they literally couldn't buy it. They found 7. They bid, even overbid, and they didn't get one.
It's a tough
so they
time.
got a long-term rental over by Dairy and Wine. You know, they weren't at the bottom, and
They weren't at the
they
top
can't
top.
afford to live in
Yeah, yeah.
That's when I was whining about Rowayton. It's like the people that live here can't afford to live here. Like the woman standing here, it's like she's got
Too
to sell her
expensive to
house
live
and
here.
move.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice that you have your family around you, though.
Well, that's what I was just telling her. She's kidding. I'm like, I would go somewhere except
Everybody's nearby.
back
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, find me online, my friend, if you ever need any assistance for.
Well, you need a card if
I'll
you
grab
want,
one.
or-
Yeah, one on the way out. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. I'll tell you what, it's got the heat, chipotle mayo. The avocado is a nice touch. I'm having a hard time on this one. I think this is a good sandwich right here. I may just be bad at this because I think things are good. I'm giving this a 9.3, guys. The Jenny Special, Rowayton Market, 9.3. It's delicious. I only could take one bite. You guys know the rules, so I can't take more, but I got that one bite in, and it is delicious, my friends. Fine, I'll take one more. What the hell? Yeah. Rowayton Market, the Jenny Special. I'm out of here. I'm wrapping. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Until next time, it's Mark Pyers, your realtor with Discover Connecticut.
Thank you for joining us. Please hit the like, share, and turn on all notifications. If you have a town or location you'd like to see me next, leave a comment below. Until next time, it's your realtor, Mark Pyers with Discover Connecticut.